Welcome back, everyone, here to Game 2 in this best of 3 between FlipSid Tactics and Gamers2. It's the CEVO Season 7 Pro placements for Europe, so who's going to get in that Pro division? Will it be FlipSid or Gamers2 to go home today? We'll have to get through Train. Gamers2 winning that first map on cash, looking exceptionally strong, but FlipSid did have that stand-in. But now Markelov is back. Markelon on, very much like his internet. I'm Helium, and joining me is Launders. How's it going?
What's up? What's up? So here we are on the second map, Markelov, with FlipSid on their map pick. And it's on Train. This is a formula for success. If FlipSid don't win this, I'd be shocked. But then I'd also be more impressed with Gamers2 that they managed to maintain their dominance, as we saw in that last map, because they just look strong overall, right? They just look fierce in general. It felt like if you put these two teams on any map, Gamers2 would just be coming out on top. Anyways, and I think a lot of it came down to the fact that they were able to win so many of their aim duels, but again, unfamiliar territory with Train. Very excited to see this map being played, and with the bomb and spawn, I'm not sure. I guess he was throwing a smoke.
All right, well, we've got Mihu holding down Ivy. It's Blade and Markelov trying to work that, and we can see on X-Ray some of the other terrorists hopping around in the white halls as they're going to work it onto that inner bomb site. And I have a feeling I will probably call it inner a lot more than I call it B. So for those of you that have not seen Train, A is outer, B is inner. And Simple, oh my god, got all the way to the bomb train in Rallin with a nice one-click there. So Innocent and Rallin find those two openers. And honestly, the CT with the USP on a map with distances like Train has does seem pretty unreal.
Yeah, Sparrow, they caught everyone off guard there. I think if there's one round that FlipSid were banking on winning on this map, it was definitely the pistol. Unfortunately for them, Gamers2 had very decent spots to deal with the strategy that FlipSid was trying to put on them, and they weren't even able to get the bomb to the bomb plant spot, let alone take down multiple players. Let's see, how many players actually did they take down?
Either
they took down
one
none.
or zero, yeah, so zero. Yeah, and it looked like they tried to get a little fancy, right? They had two players for FlipSid over at Ivy, and one even worked out middle, and then the other two were going inside with the bomb, but they go inside again, this time going a bit faster, trying to go out upper there. Blade does actually get out back of the bomb train right now, finds 2 kills, but now on the reload, Rallin, maybe embarrassing himself a little bit, but doesn't matter. Soaks some bullets, and Malzino is able to kill Blade. So this time they lose 2, and they lead 2-0.
This could quickly get out of hand for FlipSid, especially if they weren't able to get bomb plants down. One thing about Train is that it was such a difficult map to get a T round on, but the reason that it could be okay sometimes was because it's so easy to get the bomb down on this map. Inner, the plant spot is right by where you exit. On outer, there are so many smokes you could throw to just like run out ladder and plant an E-box, which you can't do now, but that was one of the things that made the map a little bit more T-friendly, even though it wasn't T-friendly pretty much at all. If they aren't able to keep their money up, they're going to have a hard time, and that means having strategies to get the bomb down, especially on these eco rounds. Those are critical.
Doesn't look like it's happening this time. It's a clean sweep. 2K for Mouse, 2K for Innocent. Mihu also on the board as FlipSid. They try to explode out ladder with, I think, at least 3 players coming out of ladder. Doesn't work out. Gamers2 with, you know, the sweeps. The first 3 rounds sweep. I need to coin a term for that. I'm sure it'll come to me later. But FlipSid, here they are. We've actually got Simple with the AWP, and the AWP is a weapon that can do so much damage for both sides on a map like Train.
Yeah, it's very open. I mean, they only recently added this other train in the middle of the A site. Before that, it was just ridiculous how easy it was to find a pick. But Simple, hopping on this map, I mean, if he agreed to it, that means he's comfortable doing it. Last map, we saw World Edit picking up the AWP the first time, or the first player to pick up the AWP. And Simple playing it really passively. They managed to lose a pick right now.
Ivy.
Michu just super brave, pushing down Ivy, and gets a frag for his team.
Yeah, and there's a lot more room in Ivy over to the right if you're running out from from your CT's perspective, and that is where Markelov was. So not being surprised by some of the the newer locations, I guess, on Train. Oh, Simple
my
cannot get
goodness.
that quick scope in. Maybe would have been better off trying for a no scope and losing only one player for Survive, and it's round 4 on the board. FlipSid not looking like themselves today on Cash, and it's still early on their map pick train, but still not starting off good.
No, I mean one of the key reasons that the old train was removed and why they added this new train, well, I'm sure, was to make a map that was less T-sided or less CT-sided, I should say. And so I think with that in mind, we should see a few more rounds go towards the T, especially on a map that hasn't played as much. But with G2 playing so aggressively, I think that's catching FlipSid off guard. Like they're playing with no fear, and I doubt they played teams that would play with no fear, especially in a match setting on a map that hasn't been played that often.
Yeah, so aggression definitely favoring the CTs here. This is just that eco round with some PT50s for FlipSid. They try to go down ladder once more. Innocent, he's got like 3 kills, just 2 this round. Puts it aggressively and just held the spot. It's very hard to come down that ladder without flashes or anything. Pretty much just a flash.
Mm-hmm. You can get out ladder before they can get into ladder room. I don't know if they want to try it. I think like FlipSid have all these strategies that they want to employ, but Gamers2 pushing Ivy early, or even solo. Like I mean, I haven't even seen that. Where people just run down Ivy by themselves. Typically, someone would flash for them or something like that. But Gamers2 feel free to be able to do whatever they want, I think.
And I think the ladder room's a lot easier to hold aggressively on this version of Train, because before, Terrorist mid looked straight into ladder, so if anyone was there, like, you were kind of screwed. Although you did have Pop Dog and the other Train to sort of hide around. Not that the Trains aren't there, it's more exposed in that regard, but the angle for the Terrorist isn't there unless they're peeking out mid already, which exposes them from Ivy. I guess 1 and 2 are probably what those hallways are going to be called nowadays, since there's big, massive yellow numbers on them.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Oh, eats a flash. That's pretty good.
God, Innocent.
Able to employ a simple tactics like flash for me and take advantage of a lot of these spots, with not having to learn any specific bot flashes, and still have really effective ones go off. Simple and Markelov left in a 2-on-5 situation. Not much hope to win this round.
He made that jump onto that box look really easy, though. I'm impressed. All right, Simple moving out with the op, trying to get up on top of that Train. Rallin, though, is going to gun him down. Markelov getting 1 kill at least, and it will be only Spiro to fall on this round, and Gamers2 out to a 6-0 lead. And while the map is still CT-sided, it's kind of nuts. 6 in a row against a team like FlipSid.
Who picked them? Who picked Train?
Who picked it?
Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, their best round versus Gamers2 is the second round where they dropped 2 players, and that was the round that they saved.
Oh, there it goes. Didn't seem to want to highlight. So, yeah, just dropping 2 players and only 1 in the last 3 rounds. 2 flawless rounds here for Gamers2. That first pistol and I think their first rifle there. All right, so Blade has got himself out to this blue Train. I don't know what to call the trains anymore. There's only 3 of them, so at this point, we might as well just number them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess no, there's 4. We got green, blue. I think they actually are all different colors. Green, blue, bomb, and red, right? Yep, there you go. Easy.
I think Mo's just dinked me through the smoke. The only damage done that round.
Oh my gosh, Rally was able to get that 2nd kill? That's insane. And another flawless one here for Gamers2. 7 rounds now.
Oh man, I'd be on complete tilt if I was FlipSid. Wouldn't recommend
playing on full
spending
tilt.
on what? Yeah, I'd playing on full tilt. I'd be on full tilt on an individual skill in my own brain, but would not share that with my team for sure. And it's going to be an AK buy here. They got to put it around the board. I recommend they do something fast, simply because their tactics, their strategies just aren't working, and that might mean going out and try to get entries. But Gamers2, I don't know if they'll be ready for it. Wow.
Innocent has... He was born to play ladder room. Like, honestly, how many kills has he got? From people trying to fly out ladder or him pushing into ladder aggressively? Bondic finally tames the wild man. He actually finds 2. He gets Mihu, but Sparrow's there expecting him.
Man.
This is rough. 8-0.
Yeah. I feel like Gamers2 have had some underwhelming performances recently. And just right now, just looks so solid. I don't know if Michu's like their Alu or something.
Well, that was the reason, right? They had underperformed at the last events they had
but the
went
interesting
to.
thing, the interesting part was that it wasn't Nice that was underperforming. Like if anything, it was like Rowland, right? Who we were talking about.
Seems to be what the community felt.
Yeah, Rowland, typically a really great player who seemed to be underperforming the last couple of weeks, but apparently within the roster wasn't the actual problem.
That was a nice fadeaway shot there with the nade from World Edit. Innocent switching up his positions, aggressive in ladder, holding the Z there and watching ladder. That time he goes CT Heaven, which honestly on this train has like no cover and seems like a suicide position, but he's still able to get 2 before he goes down. Yeah,
you don't want to sit up there, it seems like, and let yourself and let people know that you're there. You had a lot more cover CT Heaven on old train, but people don't know you're there. It's a nice angle to have. You can see over a lot of things.
Can answer some phones. There's like 5 of them in that room. Direct some trains around.
Look at this boost from that was.
Oh my gosh, Sparrow gets
great.
So aggressive and ops up lower into the white halls there, or I guess boiler, taking the source name for that hallway. And gets 1 and able to fall back. So Gamers2 haven't even given up a death on this round, and now Mihu's in a great spot to get more, and with the silence, actually Innocent grabs the last one, but don't even know which way to look as they're coming out smoke blind, and it's another flawless one for Gamers2 with 10 in a row. So this is when we need FlipSid to get 5, and then we go back to our thing where you look at the score sheet and it's like decent first half T-side, but can they do it?
Was that 4 flawless rounds?
It's up there. The pistol was flawless.
4 flawless
First
rounds.
rifle was flawless. And round 7 was flawless. And round 10.
Look how paid they are right now. It's just like they're smurfing.
They got that. They got those bonuses for stopping the terrorists multiple times. Mihu will bring down. Did he just get both of them? Finds the 2K at Ivy. He has done a really good job holding down Ivy.
Blade's got some sort of lurk, but I think they'll be aware of it, yeah.
Oh, they're going to smoke him off. And Innocent that time playing a little more passive up there in CT Heaven, holding that back angle, able to catch out Blade as he runs by. And they actually still have not escaped Ivy. They haven't been able to push out. Pop flash going in. Really, really blind. Simple. Oh, there's actually a TK.
Sparrow with the 3K.
With a 3K. Nice.
Unreal. Is this going to be a 50-0? I feel like it is.
It might be. I don't think Train is FlipSid's map. Or Cash. I don't know.
It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know who they practice against, but I don't know. Gamers2 don't seem wholly unprepared for this map as well. I'm really surprised that they're getting dominated, but Gamers2 again just shooting excellent hidden shots. Wonder how much that has to do with being on CT side.
Blade, had he maybe just fully committed going up the ladder the first time, could have caught Malzino off guard, but not able to shoot accurate from those ladders, so he's gunned down before he gets onto the train. And that was outside working towards middle. He was really only there to get a pick, maybe a bit of a distraction, and now that he died, Gamers2, they know what's up. Like, we've even got someone coming up the stairs into white halls. That's actually Mihu, who's on a crazy flank. Smoke runs out, the pop flash is there, Trigger going to be held down. Innocent, though, only able to get 1 this time. Now the pop flash is Rowland close under the ladder. Gonna find 2. Can he find 3? He's gonna pull out the P250 re-peek after the bullets stop, and the flank is coming in. They're going. He's trying to set up the knife, and it's there. Mihu getting the knife.
Oh boy. Damn, Rowland played that perfectly. I don't know if you were spectating him, but just getting those 2 frags, yeah, and then like baiting the shots off, peeking slightly, knowing that Simple's waiting with the last few bullets of ammo to take a shot, peeked. Shoulder peeked him, made him waste it, and then Michu came in for the knife, just alley-ooped it to him. Ah, that's brutal.
And the communications were there, man, to get the knife locked down, able to sacrifice for his team. So second knife of the series, and both of them went to Gamers2, I believe. He's going to get another. Bondic, though, has escaped. He's gone out of the ladder room, and he's definitely going to catch. or not. Not going to catch Spear off guard. I thought for sure he was there silent. I don't think Innocent had spotted it at all. Blade is also out in between the trains here. Going to even climb up on one of them now. Innocent, I don't know if he's aware. Innocent hasn't shown himself. He's being very passive up there. And, ooh, Sparrow actually spotting some feet, so he knows that it's inside. And Markelov getting the bomb down. This nade, though, might do him in. Only one damage. How in the hell was that only 1 damage?
Oh, there we go.
There's the other 24. Innocent dropping it in. They'll smoke off upper world. Edit the last man there. He's been spotted out. This could be the first round here. He's only got 4 HP, though. And he's not able to do it. Innocent finds him. Yet another kill. Innocent, 19 kills. Only 6 deaths.
Another
It's a
round.
3-to-1. More than a 3-to-1 kill-death ratio.
Unreal. I mean, Sparrow has a 3-to-1 kill-death ratio as well, but we're not talking about him, are we?
Actually, almost everybody does. Rowland has 5-to-1.
Yeah. Oh, man. Two away from a perfect half. On a map you didn't choose, on a brand new map, versus all of FlipSid. Man, it's a pretty big victory.
Yeah, who knows?
I want to say FlipSid aren't playing that well, but also that Gamers2 are playing extremely well.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to take away from Gamers2. They look exceptional. FlipSid, though, I mean, maybe even starting the day on tilt, right? With some, getting it locked down and scheduled to play this match, and then having to deal with getting the ringer set up to play, and then having Markelov come back. Like, it's a difficult thing to deal with in your head, and mentally, they maybe just weren't prepared at all because they're
Sometimes
getting
the worst thing
destroyed.
can be just sitting around and waiting for your game to start. Oh, spotting feet. Wow. Doing all the damage just to PT50 to the feet. 1 round away from a perfect half here on Train. Won't even get to see a T-side from Gamers2 to kind of to be able to compare them.
Yeah, I didn't know you could actually spot the feet on these new trains, but apparently
Yeah,
you
didn't
can.
either.
I'm not sure.
It seems just around the edge on the outside of the train. You
Yeah.
can't spot feet from like across the train, but yeah.
I'm not sure that's even going to be like a full damage shot if it's hitting some metal, or even if bullets go through that without connecting with anything. It's not a shot I'd want to take, and it seems low percentage with an op anyways. But maybe spam it down with a rifle or something like that. As Mihu, they smoked off actually the blue train here, and he's going to push through this. Oh my gosh. He was not actually able to find a kill there, but he dinks one, gets the other low. Now Innocent and Malzino just to clean up that really ballsy play. And if this nade goes deep enough, no, not actually going to get any damage onto Markelov. It's Markelov and Simple in a 2-on-2 right now, so really only the second chance they've even had of winning a round, and it's going to be up to Sparrow to try to hold this. Oh, and he misses the shot, and there it is. It's not the perfect half, and FlipSid is able to get on the board with 1 round.
It's not the perfect half. Insane round from Simple. Going from 1 kill to 5 in a single round.
Did he ace? Oh no, 1 to 5 is 4.
Never do math.
My brain is there.
On stream. What did we talk about?
We did, and I did some division even trying to get those kill death ratios. Those was risky.
Getting cocky.
Yeah, I was. I gotta simmer down.
Been casting too much.
I have. So FlipSid. Let's give them a percentage chance if they get the pistol in the next 2. So they get the first 3 rounds. They get that clean sweep. It's 4. They're down 10 rounds at that point because it's going to be 4 to 14. Can they mount a comeback?
Oh my gosh, 15-15 ink.
So 100% from you is what you're telling me.
I'm reading comments. I
Oh
think,
yeah, the chat is going on here.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you play this map before? Question mark. Bondic is asking them like, "Whoa, you guys played Train? Like, we were under the impression that no one was playing this map
In
in 1.6." Oh my gosh.
They still know it.
You know, I'm so sad that T Heaven is not in the game. It's an injustice.
Well, I think having both heavens was definitely
Yeah, that was dumb.
thing to do in the first place. Yeah, maybe just T heaven or whatever.
But I guess it was out out with the old and in with the new in this case.
Yeah.
They need to put something up there to commemorate it. find out who had the sickest play ever from that position in 1.6 and just put a plaque with their name on it.
Oh, who was it? Wally, who had the 1v5 that ended on T-Heaven?
Yeah, I actually think it did. Was that in the Tiffany Twisted video?
I can't
Like,
remember.
I think that was like his third frag video. Oh my god, that thing's amazing. Anyways, here we are on a very important pistol round for FlipSid. Not so much for Gamers2, but they've looked really good on all the pistols. World Edit, though, starts things off great. He brings down Mihu, who has been quite a force, generally getting the first kills. And the bomb is already planted. You talked about how it is pretty easy to just get the bomb down T-side. Always has been on inner. Is a little harder now on outside. And FlipSid, they look determined here to show that this map is... It's actually a 14-1 CT side map. And there's round 2.
That Molly would have been pretty hilarious if it just kept everybody off of the bomb for long enough. But that's a pistol round on the board. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if FlipSid were able to get 6 or 7 rounds in a row. But to get all the way up to 14 would be extremely surprising. But I don't know.
Balanced map, says Innocent. Not liking his T-side chances here. Looks like they do want to try to explode out. They've got Rowland, who's moved up to the ladder room. They're coming out the main entrance into middle. Simple and Bondic, though, lighting up the scoreboard. Sparrow with the Glock! What a pistol. It's an honest man's pistol right there. Switches out to the FAMAS now as he's able to pick it up. We'll actually just retreat, maybe try to save it. Oh, buying some time for Innocent to get into a good spot. Not looking so hot with the P250. Now Spiro trying to peek out and find the kill with the FAMAS. Can he do it, though? Toggling in, I think he was on auto there, but he was toggling it up.
No room for mistakes here. FlipSid will have to win every round and do it with as many, perfect rounds as possible so they can afford to buy everything that they need. I think, if anything, like in theory, FlipSid should have a pretty easy time round by round on CT side, but any small mistake means that the game is over. That's just what's so hard about it. Most of these rounds will be handed to them, but at the same time, it's going to be tough. Gamers2 are sharp.
Simple. They're concerned. Gamers2, they know smokes on T side. FlipSid maybe a little nervous about that. And here is this rifle round. Galil's and AK's coming out. Now Mihu's going to find that opener. Oh my gosh, that's a sliver of an angle. He almost brings down that Ivy player, but isn't going to happen. And rallying close with the Galil can't get it done. Although the trades have been even. We get into a 2-on-2 scenario. That Ivy smoke can be running out soon. Innocent has found Blade. And now it's a 1-on-2 Markelov here. Hopefully his internet is stable, because he's going to need it now. Try to get out there and get both of these frags. Although the bomb isn't planted. It is in the hands of Sparrow, though, as he's in the what should I call that? CT hell?
Perfect time to plan. Just waited him out until he had to check inner, and then they just go out. Or they're just so on point right now.
Though there isn't, I feel like there's not really an amazing place to play the bomb once you get it down outside.
Yeah, I mean, you can put one person heaven, and
Ivy and Old Bomb, I guess, are probably your best bets.
Someone just play contact, look for him, and then find a better place to stand. But yeah.
Trying to clear E-Box. No one is actually there. They're both on the CT side. Oh, one is in CT heaven. So Markelov is able to get up there. That time is ticking down, though, and he, at this point, is not on the bomb, so cannot possibly win the round. Would like to survive. Goes for the Glock. Markelov, I'm not sure the bomb. Okay, yeah, he's more than okay.
Wow.
And the train's still there. That was not a very effective bomb.
That's not cool. I want to see that train explode. That'd be sweet. But that's a round right there instantly on the T side of train versus FlipSid, who are probably practiced for this map.
I mean, based on the chatting, it doesn't sound like either of them were practiced for this. I think it was just a YOLO pick from FlipSid.
Why would they? What do you mean? What would they say?
I don't know. They're like, smokes. Like, we didn't really see them use smokes. Like, this map, question mark. I think they were just hoping to out-aim them on this map, maybe.
No, they knew smokes. It's simple, and the pistol round was in T-spawn throwing a smoke.
Oh, well, JK. Markelov gets one, seeing that gun peer out through the smoke. Maybe we just saw the gun through GoTV, but either way, he's able to get one through the smoke. FlipSid in a 3-on-3 now as Rowland peeks out upper and is able to bring down World Edit. They're being held to the white halls, and it was Rowland making just a lot of noise inside. Big diversion because Bomb is outside now trying to make its way out of that ladder room. Mihu's already pushed up towards the greed train and Ivy, but Simpa will shut that down. So Bomb has been dropped, and it's Mihu in a 1-on-3. He has done some crazy damage in a lot of rounds on this map and on Cash, making noise on top of the train. Going to go into Bondic. That was some nice movement off that ladder, getting there real quick, but Bondic is able to gun him down.
3v3 played really well by FlipSid. Gamers2 had I think it had a really good opportunity to win the round. We had someone lurk down ladder and get outside, while most players from FlipSid have rotated through inner, through Z into inner because they assumed it was going to be an inner take. But once Gamers2, and we saw this on Cash as well, aren't able to get into sight, they'll always have the option open to just run to the other side, and the rotates are really quick on train. You can just run back to ladder, like fly down the ladder and get outside within a matter of seconds. And I think wanted to attempt it, but again, well played by FlipSid in a 3v3, keeping 3 players alive.
Uh-oh. I think we're about to see an eco strat fall apart. Oh, they didn't all push through right at the same time. Oh, they're still going to go for it, though, trying to just run into Bondic's AK. They finally get him down. Innocent, the last man up here. Can he get another kill? No. Blade gets one with the M4 and another with the P250. So Bondic, the only one to fall. And it's FlipSid climbing back now. They get up to 5 rounds, so there's the deficit of 10 in every round from this point on. And it has been, is match point.
Yeah. It's match point until the end, and I don't know when that'll happen. Gamers2 managed to take a rifle round as soon as they got rifles, and I think it was basically by running outside, throwing smokes as soon as they got out there, and trying to hit entry frags, knowing that they have really good aim and are just on point today, and managed to get away with that. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be able to do that one more time. And I assume they are just going to try another couple of fast strats. I bet FlipSid will be able to adapt more and more, but at the same time, their aim does not look as good right now. Bomb going down? Will it go down? And it doesn't. Okay. Great for Markelov, stopping that plant.
That was a cool flash he had, too. Just through the bomb site there onto the other one. Gets them both pretty blind, stops the planter with that double kill. Malzeno, the last one up there, and the bomb, as we mentioned, didn't even go down here. So FlipSid with 3 surviving members, starting to build up a pretty decent economy, almost at 9K, 8K, and 7K on 3 players. That's round 6, but here we go. This is honestly like the first fully funded rifle round with nades and all armor here for Gamers2. So
Auto sniper on World Edit, yeah.
Oh, and we didn't even see that from Gamers2. They didn't even bother. I don't even know. Did they even op? It felt like it was just a lot of rifle kills from Innocent.
Yeah, that's true. They had 16K apiece. No one had an op or anything like that.
Scar 20 is maybe what FlipSid need to get back into this.
Sparrow opted, I think, 1 round. I remember that distinctly.
Looks like the bomb is still just sitting out towards... Oh, that's in middle. Okay, sorry.
And Michu, the man who pushed Ivy last half, gets pushed and gets the frag both ways. The king of Ivy currently.
Yeah, he's done really, really good there. Definitely on the CT side. Finds Bondic there this time. Blade was thinking about getting pretty aggressive. Smoke's going to go in. Oh, coming out, crouch peeking. The trade, though, is made immediately. Now the Terrorists have themselves in a 4-on-3 for match point. Smoke's coming out, blocking in between those trains. Simple. Really kind of left without cover. World Edit, though, can bring it back with this auto sniper. He doesn't know that someone's on top of green, but it looks like Markelov's got him covered. As Sparrow's going to be brought down, so it's now just Malzeno in a 1-on-2. So it'd be a terrible way to go out if you're FlipSid. 1 HP. I don't know if that fire touched him at all. Very, very low, and now, oh, Flash is going down, so that's going to give away the position. Now a nade. That seems fairly desperation.
Markelov can't help him either, and he knows exactly where he is.
He steps beforehand, maybe trying to bait a shot. Oh, but Markelov
right in his face.
Gets Malzeno, and they survive another round.
They do. They will have to be worried it's going to be a save, a buy, a save, a buy until they put a round on the board. And they will have to be worried, but, you know, FlipSid also have to be worried because a lot of these rounds are 1v1s and 2v2s, let alone 3v3s, which Gamers2 barely had any of. Like last half, they kept 4 players alive about 4 rounds, had 5 players alive for 4 rounds, and only lost to 2 and 3 players once.
All right, we do see some Tech 9s, even the richer players, Mouse and Sparrow, with armor. No head armor, though, so those Colts will be rather deadly. They're waiting for someone maybe to get curious and push up. Sparrow's going to watch the flank, make sure no one's going up the ladder very quickly. Markelov in a great spot, though. Is he going to get smoked out? Smoke actually maybe goes a little too far. Gets the molly off, though, and that's perfect. That's going to wither him down a little bit as they try to rush in. They go straight to Markelov, actually. He's able to get 2. Is finally brought down. Simple with another. Now Rowland, the last one here, still chilling inside of the smoke. Not going to be good for his health. Oh, pushes through another one, but there's a small gap. Blade spots him and will bring him down. So FlipSid, they're closing the gap. And, well, both teams so far making Train look extremely CT-sided.
Yeah, it's looking like it never changed. And I think a lot of it has to do with the matchup. I don't know. I think there's potential for T rounds to happen. Maybe FlipSid had gotten the wrong idea out of practice from how they should be playing the T side. Maybe the teams weren't just as good enough, or they didn't play people who had the same play style. Like we said, a lot of the rounds that Gamers2 played were really aggressive, and they took a lot of risks and got away with them.
That was actually really, really nice by Rowland. I'm not so sure about the decision to go back down, but he baited out a lot of shots, got some information, some fancy ladder work, and then was sprayed down. Simple is able to treat out, is playing E-Box. E-Box is actually a pretty fortified position for the CTs if they're able to move out there without being spotted from middle. I've got some floating stickers on Markelov's guns, but I think we can deal with that. As Mihu, King of Ivy, I think he's definitely earned that title. He gets another one there, and that evens it up to a 4-on-4. Markelov will get one. So scratch that. 3 players now for Gamers2 as they're trying to bust their way out of mid, smoking off the blue train there, where you can peek from Ivy easily. Oh. Mihu gets another one. This time he's pushed out from Ivy. Oh, is not able to bring his crosshair down enough to keep the spray on Simple, so Simple will get that one. And FlipSid with the man advantage, 20 seconds on the clock. Innocent also coming through Ivy, so they really might not expect another player to be here. World Edit smart enough to not expose himself, though. I'm not even sure where Simple was. Oh, he was actually back there in Ivy as well, even further back.
Juked me as well.
So Malzino going to opt to save that AK for another day because we're looking at their money right now. And with that puts them at max bonus. So actually with this save, they've got enough to buy again. Keep the pressure on and try to just get this last round and get out with their 2-0.
Yeah, provided they aren't buying ops, aren't upgrading their pistols every single round, and don't need things like an additional molly on top of having 1 flash and a nade, then they will be able to buy continuously. But the gap closes. The FlipSid have 9 rounds, are 6 away from tying it up. I didn't think I'd see it, honestly, after Gamers2 were able to pull out that first rifle round, but in a 4-on-4 situation outside, now have the man advantage. And are getting flanked, I think, from ladder. Markelov working on the flank here.
Miles is into a really good spot, though. He's got to look up. He's being shot at, so they see him. Can Blade find the kill? Rowland gets Bondic. World Edit, that Opera and CT Heaven. Gonna get another. That's a 4K for World Edit. And that gets them within 5, so they are rapidly closing the gap, giving up only 1 round now. Terrorists on Train have only got 2 rounds.
Total. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you wonder if that simple 4K on that last round of the first half would be enough to, and that was in a 1v1 as well, would be enough to make it so that FlipSid are able to come back and tie this. That would be amazing. But a full Ivy tank here, it looks like.
Got caught off guard, threw the smoke down. We see Gamers2 pushing through it. Maybe something stuck in it. They actually will get out. This time they smoked off towards outside. They're going back into CT, or they're trying to go the old CT to enter, but World Edit is waiting with the op. This guy is everywhere, playing outside CT Heaven. This time playing CT Spawn of all things. being pulled back, I guess, from Inner. Simple and Bondic also getting up there, and it's the clean sweep, so FlipSid now within 4. But the most interesting T-side strat we've seen yet coming out from Gamers2 that round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. That's just something to try in 1.6. I think their best bet is to take outside, to have one person lurk Inner, and catch that player who they didn't know flanked last round, that was Markelov. And as long as they can stay outside long enough without getting killed, someone from Inner will probably push. They can get that lurk frag and then hit Inner. Or they could just come right out and win an off duel early into the round. Man advantage, Gamers2, 5v4 in a round, I think one of their last opportunities to actually close this map out.
Yeah.
That started 14-1.
At first, they're like, yeah, whatever, let's just save and then buy. It's not a big of a deal. This is a massive cushion of rounds that we have. But now, every save that you have to do, just the gap closes so quickly. But they do what they need to. Blade is down. Only 4 players for FlipSid. Got 1 Bondic. That's a really, really good angle right there. Just locking down everything, pretty much. The first line of defense for outside is Bondic.
Sparrow not brave enough to test his luck out there. A wise decision, for sure. Innocent holding this ladder. I think they want to try Inner, and I think that FlipSid also have the idea that they might as well.
I love the fact that Mihu has just been playing only Ivy, and Innocent has been playing only ladder on both sides. As Markelov was on top of the train, didn't actually get to find a kill. Will drop and get one, but immediately traded out. Simple also going to fall. Now it's a 4-on-2 here. In round 27, could very well be the last unless World Edit is going to step up like he has in the last round or 2 with those 4Ks. But jumping over, going to get shot into the air. And now it's Bondic, the last one up, and that's it. Gamers2, they also struggle on the T side, but they only needed 2 rounds and they find it. Score going to be 16-11, and they win the series 2-0.
Wow. I didn't think that game was going to end ever, honestly. I felt like if it went to OT, it would have been 6-0 Habs from CT side, and it would have never stopped. But it turns out there is a way to win around on T side, and Gamers2 are just a little bit better, just a sliver better than a FlipSid were at doing it. So congrats to them. They move on in the lower bracket. Unfortunately for FlipSid, that was their last opportunity to continue, and we will be seeing more of Gamers2. I think Michu's been a great sub for them.
Yeah, well, not even a sub. I mean, he's the member, yeah. All right, guys. So that's all we've got here today. It was just that series. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I was expecting FlipSid to probably win this 2-1. So I'm surprised that Gamers2 gets a 2-0. And in such, well, it was dominating on Cash, and it was extremely dominating in the first half of Train with the 14-1. Although FlipSid did show us that they still got it, just maybe having a bad day, with 16-11 being that final score. So FlipSid again are out. So sorry to see them go, or sad to see them go. But Gamers2, with their new member, like we said, happy to see them move on, and they'll be facing Penta Sports in lower bracket round 2. The other match in lower bracket being Existence versus 3D Max. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4 best of 3s away from having... Oh, actually, we don't even have the upper bracket finished yet. So 5 best of 3s away from having our European Pro Placement tournaments conclude. So hopefully you'll join us again here on mlg.tv/playcevo. Make sure to give the channel a follow and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it. And, of course, the LAN, Season 6 LAN for North America is coming up April 13th. So make sure to tune in for that as well. And, yeah, that's all we got, guys. So make sure to give everything a follow. You can help support us as well. I'm Helium. They're on Twitter at Heliumbrella, and with me, Launders at CSBoxer. And anything else to say there, Launders?
No. Excited to see Train, though.
Yeah, cool. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I was surprised.
Not bad, yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time.
Take it easy.